Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in if you're watching this video. We're going to go through the chords for Breathless by Corinne Bailey Rae. I'll break it down stage by stage for you and go through the chord names and the fingerings, but there'll also be a playthrough at the end. The timing for where the playthrough starts, if you just want to skip ahead and just watch the chords and figure it out from there, will be in the description. So check it out in the description. If you do like the video, then let me know, drop me a comment or a thumbs up, and likewise if you have any questions or anything then else that you want to let me know, then just drop a comment in the section below. So here we go. It starts off as the intro on E6, and this is the first finger on the first fret of the G string, second finger on the second fret of the D string, and your third finger is going to go on the second fret of the B string, and that should sound like this. It's all pretty much downstrokes here at the beginning, and I do the occasional upstroke just to smooth the transition between the chords, but it will sound like. You're then going to come up to bar everything from the D string up, so you're not playing the E or the A. You're barring everything on the 5th fret with your first finger, or that's how I play it. I guess you could bring all of your fingers up if you wanted to. And that is a C6 chord. So it's. It then goes from there to a C major 7, which is again muting the E, but we are going to play the A string this time with our third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, second finger 2nd fret on the D, and letting the other strings ring out. And then last but not least, before the change back to the start again, is B minor 11. And that is your, again we're not playing the E, second finger is going to go on the 2nd fret on the A string, third finger is going to go on the 2nd fret on the G string, and we do want the D to ring out in the middle as well as the top strings. So I'll play through the intro for you and how that should sound. After you play through that a couple of times, you're then going to go to the first verse, and the verses are all the same, and they follow a pattern starting with the same chord at the beginning. So we're starting with E6. Your strumming pattern does change here. The way that I play it is down, down, up, and then kind of a scratch down to in between and up. You'll see how that sounds. But we start on E6, and then you're going to move to F sharp major 7. I'm barring everything here the whole way along with my first finger on the 2nd fret, and I've got my third finger on the 4th fret of the A string. So that's. From here, I'm going to shift our fingers slightly up the strings on the same fret, so that we're not playing the E, barring everything on the 2nd fret from the A string up. Third finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the D string, and your 4th finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the B string. So that's. And then we're going to move that exact position down 1 fret, like that, and add our 2nd finger onto the G string, on the 2nd fret. And that should make B flat major 7. So I'll play through that bit for you again. You then start again on the same E6. I find it a lot easier just to lift my first finger off and slide those 3 fingers down, because you'll see they're in the same triangular pattern that you need for both bits of that chord. So I'll play that once more. You're then going to have a bridge which moves you in between the verse and the chorus. I think it's where the lyrics change to "Tell me, do you know?" You'll hear the change, and what you're playing there is again very similar chords, but instead of going back to E6 as the start of the bar, you go to F sharp major 7. So back to the F sharp major 7 chord. So this is how that will sound. You'll be playing the verse. Again, then moving on to the same B7 chord that you were playing before. But this time, instead of coming down for B flat major 7, we're going to play B minor 7, which is just subtly different. So you're just going to lift your 4th finger off of the 4th fret on the B string and replace it with your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. So that's barring, not playing the E, barring from the A up, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the B string, and 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D string. And then 4 downstrokes on B flat major 7. So let me play you how that will sound. And then you're into the chorus. The cool thing with the chorus is that it is the same as the intro. So it's just... and going back to that downstroke pattern from the beginning. After you've played the chorus, there is then another sort of bridge in between that and going back to the verse again. And the chords for that are, starts off with a, where is that? That's a B minor 7, I believe. Sorry, F7. So F7, and then we're going to slide down to B minor 6. So that is barring the whole of the 1st fret from E to E with your 1st finger. 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the G string. And then just take your 1st finger off and slide those 2 fingers down. So you've got 3rd finger, 2nd fret A string, open on the D, and your 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the G string, and this is how that will sound. It will then do one round of basically the pattern from the intro again. And back into the verse. After that, there's only one more bit that you need to know, which there's a little bit of a breakdown, which is the bit that could be finger picking, but you can get away with it with a plectrum. The chords in this are really easy. F, just your normal open F, barring E and B with your first finger. Second finger, second fret on the G string. Third finger, third fret on the D string. Then playing B minor 6, which is the same as what we slid down from there, but I just play it with my first finger on the first fret of the G string and my second finger on the second fret of the A string. It just feels a more natural change than using the same fingers as before. And back to E6 from the beginning. So the way that sounds is like this. And that is it. That's all the chords that you need to know. If you learn all of those bits individually, then you'll be able to watch the playthrough, which is about to be now, and you'll be able to play along with the whole song. Thanks very much if you made it to the end of the video and you learned all the tutorial. Let me know how you get on with it, good or bad, and anything I can do to help, drop a comment below and I'll be able to help out. Thanks very much. Bye.